Find insight, guidance, and answers. Tune into Spirit with radio medium Laura Lee.
Laura Lee tuning into Spirit for my special guest, John. Hey, John.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good. John, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Connecticut.
Things seem pretty safe up there where you are.
Getting a lot better.
And you've been going out more often, I'm assuming, right? Enjoying the outdoors.
Yes, and actually getting a chance to back to work now.
Oh, that's good news. So, John, that's something that comes to mind is a female spirit that appears to be coming off as a maternal spirit to me for you. She comes to me in a robe. I don't know why. And she seems a little on the more petite side and frail when I see her. Like she might have had gotten that way right before the end. And I see her very close to you. I'm assuming this might be a mother, if I'm not mistaken. And she shares with me that you lived and or cared for her and stayed in her company. Is that true?
I did. That would be my grandmother and my mother.
Okay, she was more petite in size than you.
No, Mom was big.
Okay,
yeah,
so who am I
me.
seeing then this?
That would be Grandma.
Okay,
yeah.
Then this is Grandma, okay. Because she was frail and thin and she needed family's care. And I felt like, her family surrounded her because she lived alone.
Yeah, she lived with me until she passed, like 2008.
Okay, and now I understand she's a religious woman because she shows me a Bible, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we're on to Grandma then. Okay, because she adores you. She called you her boy, almost a son, even though your grandson call you son, very loving to you.
Yeah.
She said to me, my boy's lonely. And you might not admit that, but she feels like she interfered and or family interfered with you and your relationship or future relationships to have as a integral part of your life. Okay. Does that make sense to you?
Oh, yeah.
And she regrets that and she says sorry. And she says that you're amazing and trying to accomplish and live dreams now that you're free, but she wants to remind you to make time for other people in your life and making time for a special someone. And that's really important too for you to thrive because you need those kind of people to lean on. And I don't feel like you've got enough of that support, she says.
Oh, yeah, that's about right.
You felt this, right?
Yeah, like 3-4 days ago, I was thinking about that.
Yeah. So, there's no point to reaching your goals and your objectives if you don't have somebody to share it with. Now, who had 2 children? Your mom. Okay. So, you and the sister?
My sister, yeah.
Yeah, and you were among her company regularly. Who was divorced?
Mom was divorced, and my sister got divorced.
That's just a confirmation to what she's saying, which you've already confirmed to you. But she also says that you haven't really had a long-term relationship.
Nope.
And she's working on that for you, and she wants you to be open, John. Okay. And I think your heart's ready for it, too. Just from what you're saying, your heart is being receptive. So I just want you to be open to the concept because I think somebody's going to enter, but I feel like she might be in your field.
Okay.
Or Grandma will be in your field to make sure. That's more like it.
She can come along for the ride anytime she wants. She was my girl.
Yeah. John, as always, thank you for sharing your time with me.
Thank you.
It was my pleasure. And if you'd like to be my special guest caller like John, sign up at radiomediumlauralee.com and you can tune into Spirit with me anytime, any day. Subscribe to the show on any podcast forum out there. We've got iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and remember to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube.